seems to not be active anymore, but we could try and get those to contact some of the people we know and see if they're doing anything. Slovenia, it seemed that they had been removed to they had demoted themselves to observer members, maybe, but they've been kind of in and out of activity, so we should check if they're active. Venezuela, the party that asked us to become members not long ago, is missing in action. So if anyone has contact with Venezuela, please contact them. The new Turkish pirate party that fought very hard to become members is apparently not in existence anymore. And the old Turkish party, though, and I looked up, does seem to be in existence and does seem to be active. So we should try and rekindle the flame with the old Turkish party. Um, Pirate Party of Norway, and Bailey mentioned correctly that we did have a debt to them from the second Think Twice conference, and therefore they were not required to pay dues, but we need to do some sort of inventory to determine when that debt is repaid. And thank you, Pirate Party of France, for being so honest in discovering our error that listed them incorrectly as a nascent party. So cheers to you for that. And that's basically what we've been doing over the past few weeks, just setting things up for the GA and being able to contact parties so they know to come and to pay their invoices. And that's it. Thanks.
Thank you, Keith, for your report. Someone have some question about this report, or someone else want to make a report, maybe? I don't see any hands raised, so we can go to the proposals point, only 986. Reviewing our list of ordinary observer and other contacts. So Keith, it's what you just done. I think is it okay, or do you want to speak again about this situation? I'm sorry for that, Keith. So we are on line 88. Yeah, Chris.
So I don't have anything to add, except I would like everyone in the board to make sure that you have a list to our member contact database, which is a Google Sheet. And so if you do not have access to that, please let me know, because that lists all of the parties and how to contact them. We also have on there, for example, things like the Facebook, Twitter accounts. And now we're at the point where we need to start going through and writing to these contacts about the GA, reminding them next week is the GA. Please send delegates.
Yes, I don't think I have the access to the list, so I would like to have the access if it is possible. I think you already have my personal mail.
Yes, so
and if you need me, if you need to contact every parties, I can help if it is possible. If you need.
Okay. So I need to add an email because we keep this list just a little bit secure. I need to add an email for you.
On est en réunion du Parti Pirate International.
So I pasted in line number 92 the link, but it won't open unless I add your email. And so.
Alors attendez, parce que là, ce que je suis en train de
I'm
faire,
adding your Gmail, Flory, okay?
Yeah, I will send it to you.
I already have it, so I'm adding your email. Add people, Flory. And anyone else here that needs access to our contacts?
That's me.
Oui, c'est le bureau du Parti Pirate International ce matin. Oui, on est content. Ouais. Bonjour Flymic, comment ça va? Ok, thank you, Kiss. Anybody else want an access on this list? Okay, so we can go further. Online 94, we have working groups updates and nothing in this point. Someone want to speak about something? If not, we are going to the economic update. Online 97, about the invoices, Bailey sent them to all parties we had contact information for. So we are talking about the same things. Online 102, ECOSOC UN, we have nothing. Online 104, PPI headquarter update, we have nothing to say. And online 106, any other business. IGF, they met, but we don't have an update on the workshop approved yet, it seems. You want to speak about that, Keith?
So I think Alex, is it Alex that wrote until 20th of July, there's a possibility to have a booth?
Oh, yes. So Alexander, if you want something to say about that.
Oh, yeah. Actually, there is still 1 day for this possibility. Usually, and as was shown on IGF in Poland, it's good to have a harbor with a table and
Écoute,
chairs
moi ça va.
and something like.
Je vais probablement
But
revenir.
usually you have
alors,
to,
je sais pas encore trop. Je pense samedi.
It's correct to
en
have
live,
a duty
pour une matinale.
with somebody always present and
Mais,
talking about our issues. But as I said, I'm not
Mais
sure
sinon,
that we will have a
c'est un
very
peu les
good
vacances pour
presence
moi, j'en profite un peu.
there in Japan. Even for myself, I'm not sure that I will be able to attend due to logistic issues and all this strange expenses for Russians to go outside. So in this case, if Keith think was that we could have a much better attendance, or maybe somebody from Europe will also join us there, it might be good.
Tu dis bonjour, Loulou?
Also, usually, unlike workshops, usually booth requests are very well accepted.
Oh, je pense qu'on a déjà plein de drôles et mignons. Je pense qu'on a un gros plein.
PPI had it
mais ouais, s'il y en a d'autres,
once virtual,
cool.
and another time in Poland next year, it was with physical presence. Usually, such booths are being approved.
Attendez. Ah, tu viens de voir, ça y est. Okay, thank you, Alexander. Don't hesitate to speak about that for the next board, maybe, if you have something else to add. And then if nobody wants to speak about that no more, we can go further.
I actually have a point on this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I will be there, and since it's tomorrow, if you could share just the information on applying for that, I'll try and work on it ASAP. And I will be there as well as a member of the Japan Pirate Party, as well as potentially other people. So I mentioned a professor from the University of Tokyo who wanted to join on a workshop. What we're waiting for is whether the workshops were accepted, because the people will attend if our workshop was accepted, and if it wasn't, I'm not sure if they're going to come. Has there been any update how we know if our workshops were accepted?
They should send an email, or at least it will be an announcement about accepted workshops, and the list will be published on website.
Yeah,
but anyway, there should be an announcement.
It was supposed to be January on July 10th to 12th. They were going to decide and they were going to update. And I've been looking at the website every day with no update. So anyway, just to mention that, you know, if our workshops were accepted, then definitely I can have like, you know, 4 people on site.
Ça va être le board le plus rapide de tous les temps, je pense. On va finir dans 5 minutes, quoi.
Which would make a booth very, very easy to operate. So anyway, please share the link if you can on applying for the booth, and I will apply for it.
Okay.
Done on chat here in Jitsi.
We can add it to. Thank you. Can add it to the minutes. Yes. Thank you. Great. So it's the last time to apply. Oh, it was already on the minutes. Okay. Anybody want to add something else on this point? It seems not to be the case, so we can go on the Australia GA. That will happen. That will happen on the 22 and the 23rd of July. So it seems to be this weekend, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. IEST. So it's midnight to 6 UTC. It's really early. And we have the link. So if someone wants to represent the board at the GA, I think we can just participate to the GA. I won't for my part because it's too early for me. I'm sorry. Too early or too late. I'm asleep at this moment. Okay, and on line 120, I see that Bastian wants to talk.
Yeah, thank you, and good morning. Yeah, 2 questions. At what point when want to start talking about important things again, besides writing invoices? I think writing invoices is mandatory, and it's a thing for the board meeting. And our next General Assembly is in 10 days. I want to know whether is everything prepared well. We have nothing heard about that. There's no working group who's working about that, and so on and so on. But maybe it's all discussed in on the backyard. I have no idea. But just remind you that it's too late to do anything which is not prepared now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So the next meeting is the GA on the 29th. Yes, I don't understand the first question. No. At what point will we start talking about important things again besides writing invoices? The next point is the next meeting on 128 lines. The next GA on 29 of July. I don't know if we have already the agenda of the next GA. Maybe someone work on it. I don't know. I don't follow that. I'm sorry. Kiss?
So I put up a sample agenda on the discourse. I drafted. I'm going to paste that link. And so I will paste that link. Also, I do think we should have a last-minute meeting before the GA, a working group, as Bastian calls it, where we could discuss last-minute details we need for the GA. If anything needs to be discussed much further in advance, but maybe we could have a meeting the day before the GA to discuss anything we need to prepare, maybe coordinate last minute contacting different parties to try and get them to submit delegates in advance. That would be great. What do you all think? Should we have a meeting the day before the GA?
If needed, yes, we can. I thought. I don't know if it is the. If you used to do that.
We have in the past. Had working groups and had much more elaborate GAs where we had speakers, and I don't think we have any keynote speakers, for example, at this GA. Is that something we want to organize at the last minute?
Okay.
On line 125, I'm pasting the link for the very basic agenda that needs to be revised. And
Okay. So we have an agenda.
so we don't have any new member applications as far as I know, although Australia said they're going to discuss it at their GA. And I mentioned, and it's a point to ask whether they could ask to become observer members without the 1 month deadline. I read over the statutes and it doesn't specify if new member applications for observer members need to be 1 month in advance. Any ideas on that?
Oh, I see. Just you write that it is on Saturday, January the 28th.
Ah. Okay, that might need to be fixed. You said it was on the 29th, right?
Yes. Because on 28th it will be Friday. I don't think we will be available to assist the GA on Friday.
Okay, I'm fixing that.
Thank you. So I don't see any hand reason. If nobody want to add something, nobody want to speak about that. Nobody want to answer to Kiss. I don't have any answer. I'm sorry. I didn't work on the minutes for the last meeting. To the board at least 4 weeks before the meeting of the General Assembly. It seems to be not the case, so we don't have any new demand. That includes ordinary members too. So we don't receive anything, I think. So we don't have any new demand. If you know, someone want to add something on the subject? No? The next board meeting will be on Wednesday, 17th of August at 21 UTC. And if someone wants to add something, it is the moment now. If not, we are closing the meeting. I'll let you a few minutes. And if nobody wants to talk, let's see us on 29th of July for the GA at 8 UTC, I see. It's on Jitsi, or no, it's on Mumble, I think. Not possible to do that on Discord. Kiss?
Just the last point that I'll discuss on Wire about whether we have a working group just before the GA. So we can discuss.
Oh, yes, yes. Yes. At what moment, at what time?
Why don't we just discuss that in Wire?
Okay. So we can discuss it on Wire. It may be Friday. So thank you, and we will decide it on Friday. I think the meeting is ended. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for attending this meeting, and let's see you ASAP. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Or night.
Or night, yes.
Thanks everyone. It's almost 1 a.m. Going to sleep.
Le plus court bureau de tous les temps.
Bonne chose. Toujours en stream?
Ouais.
Ok. Bah, bonne journée du coup.
J'arrive. Attendez. Désolée, j'étais partie 2 minutes, je reviens et je vais arrêter le live. Et je suis ravie de vous avoir vu ce matin. C'était très court et très intense ce matin. En tout cas, merci d'avoir écouté ce live qui n'aura duré que, en tout et pour tout, 27 minutes parce que j'ai oublié de me connecter au début de la réunion et que maintenant la réunion est terminée et ça a duré très très peu de temps. C'était une réunion très rapide. Je serai de retour samedi, normalement vers 10h je crois, un truc comme ça. Donc je serai ravie de vous retrouver samedi matin. Je vais vous abandonner parce que je vais aller travailler comme toute personne normalement constituée. Ouais, je vais aller prendre une douche surtout parce que là je me sens bien poisseuse vu qu'il fait chaud en ce moment. En tout cas voilà, j'étais ravie de vous voir et on se retrouve très bientôt de toute façon et je vous souhaite une excellente journée et je vous dis à très vite de toute façon. À bientôt.